Sailboat Show with Anna, Sophia, and Anthony Swiaki. I'm Melanie with Sunshine Cruising Yachts. And we wanted to sit down with them today and talk about family cruising and get some advice from folks that are out there doing the real thing. So these guys have bought a boat through us and sold a boat through us, and they've become part of the Sunshine Cruising Yachts family. Yeah, welcome to Annapolis 2025. So let me just kind of, what I would love to do is introduce you guys, but just kind of go around and tell us real quick what your favorite thing is about living on the boat.
Probably just freedom.
Yeah.
Go wherever you like. Ready.
Awesome. Swimming.
Yeah, that's like.
That's perfect.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I would probably say the freedom and the time together, right? It's definitely a different aspect of life for sure. So.
And that's one of the things that, with cruising, we were talking about this yesterday with some clients. Like, most people are used to living in a house and having lots of space, and then when you get in that, this tight, confined spaces with your family, you get to know them a lot better, and you get to know things that you didn't want to know.
Family bonding.
Yes, exactly. And I tell you about swimming in Bahamas because I'm spoiled too. I can't swim in murky water. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey? What led you to your current boat, and just kind of where you are and what your plans are.
Yeah, so I think overall, we started on a 37-foot hunter that we picked up in Lake Champlain, and we brought that boat back to Connecticut. And I think that initial 15 days of running it down the Hudson River and doing all these different things, right? It was, it like solidified that we wanted to do this, so it's nice to be able to do that. And then we did our first full year of cruising, left New England, and we got down the coast, and it was just like the 37 just didn't feel like the right boat, right? You load it up with gear, and you load it up with
I think you have everything, and then all of a sudden you go.
yeah.
Space.
And it starts becoming more cramped and more overloaded. But I know it's all. It depends on the person and the individual and the situation, because everything's trade off, right, with these boats. So, but that brought us to looking at a larger model hull, and we found a 45 DF, a
That's how
Hunter.
we met you?
Yeah, and we met, we met Sunshine, and we met Marcy, and she showed us the boat, and we kind of went through the whole process, and we picked it up on our way back north, after the first season, and since then it's been history. Now we're on our third, and we're here in Annapolis. We've been hanging out in the Chesapeake for the summer. The girls have been doing some traveling, and we're ready to go south. And the plan is the Caribbean this time, and Florida. Yes.
You guys, it worked out really cool timing-wise for you that you were able to do the Bahamas on the old boat, come back to Florida, and really swap out and get onto the new boat, and yeah.
We literally took the two boats and tied them together.
That
Passed things across,
Things over and over.
to load it from one boat to the other. So,
that is, yeah, the
but
best.
it was really cool.
So what do you think was that turning point of where you said, I need a bigger boat? We need more space. What was there a particular moment?
I was sleeping with macaroni.
Okay, sleeping with macaroni, you have to.
There's a line.
If-
So I heard to have our own space.
Yeah.
Back to the sleeping with macaroni. Is this a storage thing? Or?
Yeah, it was a storage thing. So our old boat on the transom had some shelves, and we kind of packed it in, and
Pasta in there.
did a little puzzle work, and every once in a while something would fall off.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a funny memory now.
Yeah, now it's a fun.
You're laying there on passage and trying to get some sleep, and all of a sudden macaroni falls all over you.
Horses and
Yeah. Yeah, we came through Miami Inlet the first time going south, and the boat was rail to rail, and literally the door closed at one point, and everything was up against the backside of it. So like getting the door open was, you know, yes, there was a lot of things.
They're fun. Yeah, those are fun. Well, what's next? You guys are wanting to move up again, right?
Yes, so I mean, yeah, we have plans to kind of do like sailing school charter vacations at some point on our own personal boat. You know, we're working through the process of doing that. You know, trying to create the company, go through the process of licensing, making sure everything's on the up and up. And then, you know, we want families to come out with us and enjoy.
Enjoyable.
Yeah.
About taking the risk of right away. And see how
Come try out the real thing, because that's, you know, a lot of people do charters, and it's not really getting the full experience when you're on a captain's charter or, you know, something like that. So
And if you charter a boat yourself, you don't always know where to go and where you are, right? So like the experience of someone on the boat being knowledgeable with you all the time, able to teach you how to sail and have all the fun at the same time, right? Like that's a great experience to take a vacation, especially if it's a family.
So how do you think this will be something that happens sometime soon, or?
We're trying to do the next 2 years.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
So I think we've narrowed down the boat to figure out what we think is the right boat. You know. So
Well, tell me about that, because I know you guys are thinking about going over to the multi-hull side. So what prompted that decision? I mean, space, obviously, and wanting to do what you all are doing. Multi-hull is really the best way to do it. But is that, did you just kind of wake
still
up one
want to be
day?
able to do what we're doing and have the privacy. I
Mhm.
guess that's what we're making.
Yeah.
I think it changes a lot of things. You know, I think at catamaran, you know, there's a lot of aspects to it. It's double the maintenance,
Yes.
double the cost in most instances, right? But you know, when you have people that aren't used to cruising and are not used to 400 square feet being confined like that on the boat, right? Like you want to be able to shut the door behind you and have some privacy. We would like that as well on our side. You know, if we have guests.
You don't want to make your guests sleep, is my correct?
No, I mean it obviously leads to a very good story. At
It
some
does.
point, but,
It does.
yeah.
There you go.
It's like over the years, it just, you know, besides increasing the way it's done, I think our
Evolution of the sailor.
Well,
Well, it's great too, because a lot of people, you know, you guys are adapting, and you've been out there for a little while right now, and you know, so many people, like, you guys are super brave, jumping into it and jumping to a bigger boat, and then wanting to teach other people about it. So that's you know, it's something that not everybody embraces the cruising lifestyle as much as you guys have.